Welcome to Launching the Pilot with your hosts, Brian and Paul.
Hello and welcome to Launching the Pilot, episode 194.
Season 194.
And I'm joined with
Me.
Paul again.
Hello. Alright, you're milking that. Bloody hell. At least I've got a theme tune.
Yeah. It's not one you'd want though.
Well, don't mind. I'm quite happy. I've got a theme tune. I'm happy.
So this time we're doing My Favorite Martian.
We are indeed.
So I've heard of this show,
Yeah.
but I've never seen it.
I'd seen The Martian.
Have you?
Yeah, I'd seen pictures of The Martian.
Oh right, I've seen with the little antennas.
Yeah. Who I didn't realise was in it.
Yeah, me neither. Bill Bixby.
Don't make him angry.
No.
Because Bill is known for his laughs.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's a laugher.
What a joker.
Oh. No, he's the Hulk.
So when it come up and it said Bill Bixby,
Yeah.
as Tim O'Hare, what? Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Now I know they've done a film of this. I think in '90s with a
Steve Martin? No.
no, I've got it somewhere written now. But
Yeah, I remember they did the movie. No,
Back
I
to the
never watched
Future
it.
guy. What's his? Christopher Lloyd.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he played the Martian, and Jeff Daniels played Tim O'Hare
Oh.
in that one. Yeah, I knew they'd done a film of it, but I didn't see the film.
No.
I didn't know the show. Only through other programmes mentioning it.
Yeah, I've always heard of this.
Yeah.
But it was never. Well, I don't think it's ever been shown in the UK as such.
I don't ever remember it airing here.
No.
So
And
this
you
is-
sit and trawl late night British TV quite a lot.
I know. Yeah,
I know.
Never popped up. And this was 3 seasons,
Yeah, I probably wrote that down somewhere. Oh, in fact, I didn't. Oh well.
107
I
episodes,
didn't care at that point.
1963 to 66. Was it Ray Walston as Uncle Martin, the Martian? And of course Bill Bixby as Tim O'Hare.
Yeah.
Now, the one who plays the Martian, I've seen him in loads, he's been in
Yes,
tons. His
yeah.
credits just go on for
Yeah,
miles. I remember him particularly, I think he played the judge in Picket Fences. I don't know if that's one you've ever watched.
No, but apparently possibly will be.
Never say never.
I never say never. What the hell's Picket Fences?
No, it's a great show. He's like a comedy drama type.
Your usual crap then.
You would like it. It was quirky as well, a little bit quirky.
Yeah, okay.
Because it obviously set in Picket Fences is set in like rural America type.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're talking about Martians.
No, we are talking about Martians, yes.
And of course, the only Martian I knew was Matt Damon.
Damon.
Yeah, that one. But yeah, so I've got 8 o'clock alarm.
Well, I've got alarm clock, yeah.
It was 8 o'clock.
Okay.
And I've got it written there.
All right. I'm not arguing
And
with
I'm
that.
thinking that's a little bit late. Say you've got to be work at 9. Then
So it's pushing it, even with us, that's pushing it.
yeah, time I've done my hair and makeup.
Let me do your hair.
Find the wig. But yeah, and then he turns that off. Then he's got another alarm.
Yeah.
Then there's a third alarm.
And he still goes
Gets
back
back to
to bed.
sleep.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know those days. Don't get me wrong. I mean, we all know those days.
Yeah. Then we get a little intro.
Yeah, cartoon credits.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's quite
cartoon
good.
credits, yeah.
Then we see the LA Sun
Yeah,
newspaper,
yeah.
and this is, I'm taking his boss, Mr. Burns.
Yes.
And he says, "Where's O'Hare?" He goes, "I keep ringing him, but the line's busy." He goes, he's talking to someone on the phone.
Yeah.
He's not just talking to himself.
No, well,
And he says, "I know where he is." So I'm guessing he phones the house
Yes.
that he's staying. Because he sort of, he lives above the garage, doesn't he?
yeah,
In one of the-
yeah. At first I thought it was her son or something.
Yeah.
But it's not.
No, it's just Ricky.
Just Ricky.
I've got Annabelle's visiting.
I've got ladies in night dress.
Oh, because Annabelle goes to answer the phone, doesn't she?
Yes.
I like Annabelle.
Yeah, mate. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, she is. She's
Go on,
a.
go on.
A woman?
Yeah, that's better.
You said it, sir.
Yeah.
And is it Angelina as well?
Yeah.
Angie. No, it's Angie, I think they said.
And she said, well, Annabelle she volunteers, doesn't she, to go wake. I've got wake the Hulk. But, and Angie goes, not dressed like that, you know. No.
Yeah, and remember, you're just a visitor. Cousin or something, isn't it? And
because
and Angie's the daughter of Miss Brown, who is the owner of the house.
Yeah, because Annabelle, she's got a bit of the hots for.
Yes.
Yeah, and then he does as well. So
and I have to talk about man's metabolism.
Yes.
He wouldn't like, you'll be rousing his metabolism if you go and wake him up like that.
Exactly, and he is the Hulk.
Yeah.
As we said, he's got more metabolism than you realise, love. Don't burn the car.
Got to keep him calm. And they're going to tell him that the X15 flight's been moved up.
Yes, yeah.
You see, girls, he's wise to be brutal.
Tim, your editor called, and he wants you to cover the flight of the X15. It's been moved up a day.
Thanks, Angie. Annabelle.
Now, that's what I was telling you girls about a man's metabolism. Tim, get dressed.
And he's going to do a press report on it, isn't he?
Yeah.
Now, they're testing the X15.
They are indeed.
Yeah. A flying saucer overtakes the X15. No, the X15 is supposed to be the fastest plane in the world.
Yeah.
At that point, we have faster now. Unless it's EasyJet.
Yeah, slower. much slower.
Yeah. And if it's Ryanair,
stay in the air.
Yeah. If it's Ryanair, who knows where you're going to land?
Yeah.
It won't be within 20 miles of your final destination.
But yeah, they're looking on the radar screen and they see the X15.
Yeah, they can. Yeah,
and they say, "What's this?
What's this?"
And they start banging the monitor. So it's just a glitch.
Right. What man hasn't? If it's not working, we hit it. Then, only then, do we turn it on and off.
Yeah.
But we hit it first.
And the X15 pilot is also reporting. He goes, "What's that? It just flew past me."
Yeah, and he goes, "Yeah, I can see that," but the other guys are going, "No. You always do this."
Yeah, I want to report a flying saucer. He goes, no, we're not having any of this.
Yeah, the press are due here in a minute. Yeah, we're not having none of this.
Your oxygen's probably too low or something,
This is event and wide open. The speed is Mach 4.4, 0.7, 0.9.
Come on, boy, stay with it.
Mach 5.3. Little trouble with vertical stability.
Hey, there's an unknown on my radar. A blip on a collision course with the X-15. And gaining on it fast.
Overtaking it, impossible.
Look, I'm tracking it now.
Mach 5.4.
Whatever it is, it's going over 9,000 miles an hour.
Oh, come on, there just must be something wrong with this thing, that's all.
0.9. What was that? Something just went past me like I was standing still. A flying saucer.
Oh, no, not those things again. Sommermeyer, check your oxygen supply and stop babbling that nonsense about flying saucers. It's probably just a speck in your eye.
Yes, sir. I'm turning now for the landing.
Afraid he needs a rest.
Blip's off my scope now.
Oh, good. Shut it off. Darn thing probably doesn't work anyway.
The reporter misses all this.
Well, yes, Tim. Tim turns up.
Tim
and
turns
it's all,
up.
Yeah, it's
Tim O'Hare.
Tim turns up. He's missed all the fun, hasn't he?
Yeah.
It's all over.
And he just walks into the control room, doesn't he?
Yeah, you do worry about a sort of airport security of this. This is a test flight for X15, the fastest plane man's got, and he
Military.
just walks around. Yeah.
And they said, no, nothing to report. It's all done.
Yeah.
And then he goes back to his car, I guess.
Yeah, so he goes, okay, so he presume he's going back to the office. I'm not quite sure what he's doing, but he's driving home, isn't he?
Yeah.
Or driving. And he sees the flying saucer sort of come over it, and it crashes.
It does.
And, being an intrepid reporter, I'll have a look at that.
It could be Superman.
That could well be.
On Clark Kent.
It could be.
But he prods around a bit, then he finds a hatch that opens and there's a Martian in there.
Yeah.
And I think... is it the Martian? He says, well, I'm not Russian, am I? He goes, where do you think I've come from?
Yes, because he says about, are you a Soviet or something?
Yeah,
Are you Russian?
yeah,
And he goes, of course I'm not.
He goes, I'm from Mars.
Yeah, and he starts saying about, this backward planet and all this, doesn't he? He goes, oh...
One of your old tech machines almost knocked me out of the sky.
Yeah.
And he goes,
You through? Now, what are you waiting for me to say? Take me to your leader?
Who are you?
Well, I could give you some wild tale of being a Russian astronaut. or the designer of an experimental spacecraft. But the plain fact of the matter is, I'm from Mars.
Mars?
Mars. Now, don't look so astonished. I'm a professor of anthropology from Mars, specializing in this primitive planet.
Mars? I'm afraid you got hit a little harder than you think.
That idiot in your antique rocket plane almost ran into me.
You mean the X-15?
And now I'm marooned on this backward planet until I can repair my ship.
Now, hold it.
Because he says he's been
studying Earth.
He's been here before, hasn't he?
Many times.
Yeah, I've been here many times before.
But now he's stuck until he can fix his ship.
Yeah.
He's 4,000 miles an hour or something is what he was going at or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not bad. I feel I could do faster on a bike now.
Probably could.
Down a cliff.
But anyway, Tim decides, I'm going to take you home.
He carries him to the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
He says, I've got to get you past Miss Brown. I don't want her to see you. He goes, it's all right. I can do this.
Yeah.
And he goes invisible.
Yeah, something to do with his antennae, isn't it?
They pop up.
Yes.
So, and then he goes invisible.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, that's great. How long? He says, I can't do it for long, not in my condition at the moment.
Yeah.
He goes, but you'll still have to carry me.
Yes. So Tim's carrying what is a man, but no one can see this. So he's staggering around, and
then Miss Brown comes out.
Yeah, she's watching.
Oh, there's a dog. The dog attacks him for a little bit, but the Martian manages to shoot it away somehow. Then it salutes, doesn't it? The dog salutes and walks off.
Yes. Yeah. I know, yeah.
But then, Miss Brown comes out and she says, "What are you doing, Tim?" He goes, "Oh, I'm practicing charades."
That's it.
This is carrying an invisible man up the stairs.
Yeah.
Which is... it worked, didn't it?
It did work, yeah. I mean, it actually looked like he was carrying an invisible man
upstairs, so yeah. It takes the Martian to bed.
Yeah.
Not in that way.
No.
not in that way.
Tim's not that sort of man.
No, not on the first day.
Martian might have been, but he was. Oh, sorry, no, this is where he says that I've been here studying for 150 years.
I think he says it a couple of times, actually. Because he's here, 15 years. I know everything there is to know about Earth.
Yeah, I met Thomas Jefferson, yeah.
Smart guy.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
Earth's all right for a visit, but I wouldn't want to live here.
No, that's it, yeah.
We feel the same.
Same, we are.
But if you've been here before, how come there haven't been headlines about you all over the world?
Well, as long as I don't wear a sign on my back saying I am a Martian, who would ever know?
And no one you met ever suspected?
Not even Thomas Jefferson. And he was a fairly bright fellow. For a native, that is. You know, you Earth people are handicapped. You only use a small portion of your brain. We Martians use all of ours.
I can't believe it.
The trouble is, you're too intelligent to believe it. You people baffle me. So illogical. So emotional. Earth's all right for a visit, but I wouldn't want to live here.
And he goes, God, this is the biggest story I've ever had. He goes, I've got to tell people. He goes, no one will believe you.
Yeah.
He goes, because he's all blasé. This has all happened before.
Yeah.
You know, no one will believe you, and I'll just turn myself invisible, and there won't be any proof.
Yeah.
He goes, oh. Then Annabelle comes in.
Oh.
Because he can mind read, can't he?
Oh yes, he says, oh, your blood pressure's rising or something, isn't it?
Well, he says, there's a young lady coming up the stairs.
Yes.
And she's thinking about you or something.
Yeah, and I can sense that you're
about
your blood pressure's rising and all this. And you can tell that Tim's thinking naughty thoughts or something, isn't it?
Yeah. And Annabelle brings the paper in with his story about the X15 and the UFO.
Yes.
How?
Exactly, because he hasn't been back to the office. He was never there at the X15 testing.
No.
I never saw the UFO. Yeah. Yeah, we know.
I thought even if they missed a bit before he got in the car on the way back, and he phoned in the story, he wouldn't know about the flying saucer.
No, because no one had been told to say anything about the flying saucer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at first I thought, oh, this is going to be in his head. This is a dream of what's happening, because Annabelle's all over him, isn't she?
Yeah. Oh.
And I thought, this is going to be it's a fake out, and the Martian's going to say, actually, this is what you're thinking, but this is what really. No.
And at that moment, she'll knock on the door. Yeah.
But no. It's absolutely spot on what happens. It's real.
Yeah.
Incidentally, there's a very attractive brunette walking up your steps right now.
Annabelle. How'd you know that?
She's thinking very warm thoughts about you.
How do you know that?
You mean you can read minds?
Unless there's a conscious effort to shut me out. For instance, I know exactly what you're thinking about the young lady. Oops. You shut me right out.
That was personal. After all, I'm only human.
But just remember, I'm more than human. Now, answer the door.
If there's anything I hate, it's a smart-alecky Martian.
It's not in his head. Now the Air Force guys aren't happy, are they?
No.
Because the UFO story's been leaked.
Yes, so Martin the Martian,
Yeah.
he can sense, can't he? He can sense there's someone coming.
Oh, yes, right, he does. He says, yeah, there's some two
heavies
coming or whatever. And they say, oh, we're going to take you away for questioning to Tim.
Yeah.
But he says, I can't, I've got my uncle staying here, Uncle Martin, and he's not well. And Annabelle says, well, we'll look after him.
Yeah.
She's helpful.
Yeah.
Take him away.
She don't mind.
No. Any guy will do.
Yeah. And so the Colonel's confronting Tim, and he says, well, where did you get your source from? And we're of the same instance, because we're like, well, we don't know either. No one knows. How did he get the message across?
Yeah, he's refusing to answer the questions. They throw him in jail because he says, I'm a reporter, I have my sources are confidential.
Yeah.
So they just throw him in jail. And Martin sneaks in there. Martin the Martian.
Yes. Well, he can be invisible.
Oh, yeah.
So we're not, And,
yeah, he says he came in while he was...
well, that's right, yes. Yeah, it came in. Because he's in the cell with him.
Yeah. He says, oh, thanks for not telling on me or anything. He says, we've got to get you out of here. And then the guy comes back and says, who are you talking to? He goes, oh, myself. My favourite person, myself.
Yes.
And he goes, no, I heard two distinct different voices.
He says, yeah, I can throw my voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then suddenly the Martian's speaking, and because he's looked over the cell and there's no one else there.
No, clearly.
So then he says, oh, that's a great act, you should take that to Vegas. Because they come up with this scheme between them. He says, why don't you say you picked it up on your car radio?
Yeah.
And he says, well, they want to test this. He goes, well, maybe it's just atmospheric, it happened,
Yeah, he says, don't worry, we can work that out.
Yeah.
Who are you talking to in there?
One of my favorite people. Myself.
I heard two different voices.
Well, sure, one voice would be monotonous, and besides, I couldn't tell which of me was saying what to whom.
Wow, the voice I heard didn't sound anything like yours.
Why should it? Charlie McCarthy doesn't sound anything like Edgar Bergen.
Hey, you're a ventriloquist, aren't you?
I'm practicing throwing my voice while I'm eating.
Hey, you know something? You're very good.
Well, thank you.
I thank you, too. We both thank you.
Both at once. Fantastic.
Yes. Well, that's enough for now. You don't want to spend too much time with the prisoner. Now, here you go. And next time, don't steal my pickle.
What makes you think I'd do a thing like that?
Your face. It's got pickle stealer written all over it.
If you've got anything to say to the Colonel, you let me know.
Yes, I may do that.
But, the Colonel says, he says about the car, and they say, okay. So they come and they take the radio out of the car, don't they? They're going to test it.
Yes.
And
because they do put it on, and it is the Air Force radio. He goes, I want this thoroughly tested because you've got something in there that's deliberately trying to pick up our signals. But then suddenly his hose pipe packs around his foot as he's taking the radio out, so he falls over, bits fly everywhere.
Yeah.
One of the bits disappears off.
Yes,
the Martian.
Martin steals the special parts. Yeah.
But the other guys, they pick all the radio bits up and says, oh, we've got it all here. Our tech guys will figure this out.
Oh, yes, yeah. And Martin, he wants to go to Las Vegas, doesn't he, to get some cash so he can repair his spaceship, doesn't he?
That's right, yeah. He does have one quote, doesn't he? He says about pain will make a man think. Thinking makes a man wise. Wise makes life endurable. Yeah, that's great.
I simply don't. Now, why didn't you tell me you could gimmick up my radio? You just let me sweat it out.
Exactly. If I hadn't, you would have been smug and overconfident. And the Colonel might have detected a fishy aroma.
Well, I suffered. It was very painful.
Well, a little pain is good for you. As one of your playwrights observed, pain makes man think. Thinking makes man wise. And wisdom makes life endurable. Next problem. My little spaceship is down in the garage, and I've got to start repairing it so I can get back to Mars. We need a number of very scarce items, most of which haven't been invented yet.
Well, that sounds pretty expensive. What are you going to use for money?
I've been reading about an interesting place called Las Vegas. With you rolling the dice, and with my special talents, we ought to do all right there.
No. I've been in nothing but trouble since I met you.
And I imagine that will continue. But it won't be dull. And a friend who can read minds can be of enormous help to a young reporter. I can get you a lot of information straight from the horse's head. Now, what do you say?
It's a deal. Welcome to the O'Hara family.
Thank you, my boy. Well, I guess that makes me the first Irishman from the planet Mars.
And that was it.
That was it.
That was...
Next episode, Vegas. I'm getting...
Having heard loads about this show, you know, it was a big hit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I wonder why.
Yeah.
Because
it wasn't terrible, though.
It's not terrible, but the problem is we're sanitised with our jokes nowadays and things.
Yes.
And so...
There is a fourth wall break at the end, though.
Yes, I think there was there.
Yeah, there definitely was, yeah. I've got fourth wall break here. so there must have been.
Yeah, it's just... This type of humour, we don't... It's too tame now.
It is now, but in 63...
Oh, yeah, 63, yeah.
It must have been quite the edge, really.
Yeah,
Because they're talking about women and men and...
Yes.
Having affection for each other.
Yeah, naughty thoughts.
Naughty thoughts and stuff.
Yeah.
Men's metabolisms.
Yeah. I mean, 63, we've got the doctor. We've got an old man in a police box.
And his granddaughter.
Allegedly.
A couple of teachers.
Yeah, a couple of teachers, yeah. And they got My Favorite Martian.
Though, of course, didn't we have the Avengers, or was that a bit later?
Yeah, that's a little bit
later.
But not by much.
No. That was very appealing, the Avengers.
No.
I didn't think it was terrible, though.
That's not terrible. No, it's just...
it's better than some of the stuff we got today.
Yeah, it's just you find the jokes... And Bill Bixby, you're like, really?
Is that acting?
Yeah, I'm not sure. He don't change much, does he?
He doesn't, does he, at all?
He's the William Shatner of his day. He just acts... That's the way I'm going to do it. Whatever role you give me, that's what I'm going to do.
Fantasy Island, where I've murdered my wife. This is the acting, exactly the same level.
This is how I act. I will never change.
Because he did do one show where he was a magician. Don't know if you've ever seen any of that. And he'd help the police solve impossible, like, murders or crimes using his magic powers. Not magic powers, but using how sleight of hand and things work.
Okay.
I can't, yeah. I've never seen it, but I know about it now.
No, it's anyone or me, that one. Yeah.
Would you score this out of a 10?
Well, it was alright, but I wasn't enamoured by it. I'll give it a 5.
5?
It was alright, it was colourful.
Very middle of the road.
Well, it had Annabelle.
I did like Annabelle.
Yeah. I think everyone liked
And she weren't bad.
Well, no.
Miss Brown. Air Force Colonel, yeah. I'm going to give it a 6 because I thought, yeah, it surprised me how much better it was than I thought it was going to be. If you see what I mean.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
We've got a couple of facts, not many. There weren't really much about it. I suppose it's just too old now. The guy who played the Martian regretted playing his role in this. He said he just typecast him for so long. Okay. But looking at his IMDb page, you're thinking, not for that long.
No.
He's done loads of stuff. He's done more than a lot of actors have ever done. David Copperfield, talking magicians, he brought the spaceship for $100,000.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Did he manage to get it work?
Only last year as well it was sold. Yeah. So he's put a tiger in it now. Yeah.
Not the one that bit him.
that was the other. Sigfield Roy, wasn't it? Well, you'll be sad to know that Annabelle and Angie only made it through the first season, then they were gone. Never mentioned again.
It's their loss.
Though Ray Walston regretted his role, he did form a lifelong friendship with Bill Bixby out of it. So that's nice. Isn't
You
it?
can't have everything, can you? Of all the people we had to get a friendship with.
Yeah, what's wrong with poor Bill Bixby?
What's right?
Oh.
What's right with poor Bill Bixby?
And as we said, there was a film in 1999.
Yes, I remember there being a film. But
I remember being a film. Yeah.
Not ever wanting to watch this.
No, I had no interest in it at all.
No, because we'd never ever seen the TV show.
No, but now, I'm thinking, no, still no interest.
No, it's very worried.
I'm sure it's been on telly hundreds of times. I wouldn't have bothered.
Possibly has, or not. I don't think even the BBC have bothered about that one.
No.
That was my favourite Martian.
Yeah. A nice little find, I thought, and
well, yeah, not bad.
the quality was quite good.
Oh, the quality is, yeah, perfect.
Sound,
Always is.
video, yeah, black and white,
yeah. Well, that's these days.
Yeah. But next week,
oh well, this is a true classic.
Yeah, I think it will be going down in history.
Yeah, we're going to do Iron Man.
Iron Man, it is indeed.
Not Iron Man.
No, just Iron Man.
Not iPod.
No.
iPad.
Yeah.
Or any other
iPunch.
Yeah. But Iron Man.
Iron Man. When he holds his magic sword aloft.
Yes, well, we might well do. I'm not sure which version you watched. Again, these late night trawlings are not. So until next time then.
Yay!
Don't want to give the plot away.
No, we shouldn't. We could go for it all now.
Is there a plot?
No, we should do it next week.
Yeah, do it next.
We'll be a bit more fresh, I think. Then.
Possibly.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.